World-famous artistic duo brothers Zhou and Zhou left China for the US in 1985 with a dream to make it big in the world of contemporary art. 30 years later, they have a new dream: to come home for Chinese New Year.
30 years is a very long time, you know. So we feel like 30 years we've been missing so much.
The brothers will first travel to their hometown of Wuming, Guangxi, where, in the spirit of Chinese New Year, they will reunite with family. Remember their roots.
哥就是你啦！我们几兄妹跟母亲在一起照顾。
Well, you cannot find me, I'm sure. Yeah, sometime here and then, wow, I'm here.
And revisit centuries-old Chinese traditions.
Come back, you know, the feeling a little bit like when we was
A little boy.
A little boy.
Yeah.
The happiness, so happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The sound,
sound,
even the smell.
Yeah.
They will reconnect with the community that made them the men they are today. By reliving their childhood dream, chart the course of the brothers' personal and artistic journeys.
现在回头看，这个作品挺有力量的。
And the sacrifices made to chase their dreams.
That's the last picture in a memory. Mom said goodbye, goodbye.
Join the Zhou brothers as they come home for the Lunar New Year. Brothers Zhou and Zhou have journeyed from the United States to their hometown in China, Wuming, Guangxi. For the first time in 30 years, they will be home for China's biggest and most beloved festival, Chinese New Year, also known as the Spring Festival.
This is one of the biggest holiday for China.
Chinese New Year is almost like Christmas and Thanksgiving.
The Zhou brothers first left for the United States in 1985. Hard work consumed the two artists for the next 30 years. They built a world-renowned art center, became honorary professors at Guangxi University, and are so well regarded that a street and even a holiday has been named after them in Chicago, US. But they left little time for family back in China. Until now. A big announcement in June last year by New York Mayor Bill de Blasio prompted the brothers to take action.
Because today we say yes to Lunar New Year as a school holiday in New York City.
The greatest moment, finally we come back for Chinese New Year after 30 years. Since I left China, I never been celebrate the Chinese New Year. I was missing the firecracker, and then everybody happy with the New Year in the New Year's Day. Lots of good food. That's I'm missing the most.
The brothers' home is located in the town of Wuming in Guangxi Province, southern China. Once an agricultural backwater, it has since become an automotive manufacturing powerhouse. Even though much has changed since the brothers left, how Lunar New Year is celebrated remains the same.
Drugstore is still the same. I remember when my grandma bring me up from Ningming into this place.
Yeah.
I was 2 years old.
The Zhou family has been waiting anxiously for the return of their prodigal sons.
今天漂亮啦！哎呀，漂亮啦，漂亮！This is so lovely. They had a feeling, so happy. You know, the happiness. Come back. You know, the feeling a little bit like when we was
A little boy.
A little boy.
The
Yeah.
sound,
The
even the smell.
Yeah,
all
see the 对联, see the lantern or something. You just feel so happy. Oh, thank you. 哦，這棵樹，哦，有。Now I come back this garden. It bring up so many memory when I was a little kid. I play around in the garden. 這個金魚缸啦。
When we was little, and then we only like probably about this high. So this part is one of the great memory for us when we grew up. So I'm even remember fishing here.
Yeah,
For a few times, you know, we fishing here and catch our own goldfish.
We was hitting here or there, and then say, "Wow, you cannot find me. I'm sure." Yeah, sometime here, and then, "Wow, I'm here."
After the brief tour of their childhood home, the Zhou brothers are ready to engage in a Chinese New Year tradition that has spread as far as some Southeast Asian countries. The gifting of Yasui money.
Generation when the young kid, young boy, 拜年 you always give them the 封包，封包就是 fortune money， fortune money, and you also wish them the good fortune.
Yasui money, more commonly known now as red packets, is traditionally gifted by married couples and persons of great stature to minors. The elders traditionally gift 100 yuan to the young to symbolize their wish for them to live a long life. Literally 100 years.
I think you have to prepare a lot of.
Yeah, I have when getting older, I have the one to keep the 压岁钱。哦，开始放炮啊！
After being away for so long, the Zhou brothers sorely miss this Lunar New Year ritual. The lighting of firecrackers. An ancient Chinese legend has it that the cacophony made by firecrackers scare off any evil spirits lurking in the house, thereby ensuring a safe and peaceful year ahead.
This is one of great memory in our life. We grew up like this and we celebrate the holiday like this.
But now the Chinese drum up the festive cheer with streets covered in pieces of red paper left by the firecrackers and smiles on every face as they celebrate the Lunar New Year. Chinese New Year is also a rare time when families gather to prepare food. One such dish is the glutinous rice dumpling.
The 粽子 is like from the southern people for the Chinese New Year.
Everything together, just like all the best thing together, all the rice,
the sticky
the
rice,
and
and then the
pork belly.
Right, like everything, the fortune, the good stuff, everything together.
This
Exciting.
粽子 you must have in every family. You must have that because they represent so strongly represent this New Year's feeling.
For them, making rice dumplings together was a tradition passed down by their mother as part of the Chinese New Year customs. Today, their sister Ming Hui continues this practice. But this time, she's roping in her brothers to help.
每年我們最燈大嘅就開這種而且在我們家鄉的種子呢就特別好吃，是吧？
再來一票，長多一些哦，長多才好吃哦。
The ingredients are carefully chosen to symbolize the wishes the person preparing has for those who receive.
做个记号哦，这个是大黄包的吗？我大黄包这个有豆豆哦。
Eating glutinous rice dumplings heralds in bumper rewards in the coming year.
Oh, wow! Look, There's so many zhongzi. When I was a little boy, we always waiting for this great moment because it's very, very important for every Chinese New Year. Every family must have this thing. And then they also not only have this thing, they have to like share it like a gift for Chinese New Year. You bring gift to different family and friends and something. And also, you know, they show your skill.
Knowing how much the Zhou brothers have missed this festive season, the family has prepared a big surprise for them.
解粽子的时候呢，咱们不用刀的，就靠这根绳子，然后就像刀一样的解。来呀来呀，大家来呀！
For most people, the dishes on offer during this festive season are considered auspicious symbolisms. But to the Zhou brothers, this simple dish from their hometown represents something they have been missing out on for the past 3 decades, the taste of home.
I was sitting by my mom and waiting my mom to open the zhongzi and then expecting the great taste. And then after this, maybe next day morning, where we have wear the new clothes
and mom walk
around outside the street
and then say hello to someone. Yeah. The neighbors say hello. This is my son, and my mom will so proud say this is the older son, and oh okay.
The Zhou brothers were very close to their mother, Wei Yixing, who was the daughter of a wealthy family of educators. Raising the boys almost entirely on her own, she gave them the strength and spirit to achieve everything they have today. Sadly, Wei Yixing passed away in 1999, leaving the boys to rely on each other from then on.
哥就是你啦，最早是这张，这张是结婚照。
It is a bittersweet time for the brothers as they look through these captured moments.
这张照的比较好啊，这张比较正的哈。
Even today, I still once in a while, she's coming to my dream because I feel like this kind of connection will be there forever.
We feel like Mom always wish her son, doing great, but we feel so sorry to Mom. He did not see what we have been today.
For the Chinese, death does not sever the ties amongst families, as ancestral spirits are believed to keep watch over the living. Therefore, paying respects to their ancestors is an integral part of the Chinese New Year customs. The act is a way to honour kinship values, such as filial piety and family loyalty. Having been away for so long, the trek uphill to their mother's grave on the outskirts of Wuming suburb is an emotionally charged one.
Mommy, I'm back. I miss you a lot. I think my mom is one of the closest person in our life because since I born, the moment I born, and then I almost have no father. My mom raised us, became like who we are today, and give us a lot of great influence and education. That's why I very much respect. I think we are very grateful for that.
And we facing any difficulty, Mom always so calm and telling us, you guys, you want to become the great person, something you can be proud, you have to go through many difficulties, you have to be stronger. This voice always inside our heart.
I think it's the mom is always, that can tell mom is always know the son better. So many years, many times we left home to travel to a different country or different places. Mom, she read our mind. She know we always come back.
That's the last picture in the memory. Mom say goodbye, goodbye.
When she passed away in 1999, they decided to bury her on this slope, facing the big roads, so that she could always welcome them home. The Zhou brothers want to do more than just reconnect with their family this festive period. They wish to renew ties with their hometown too. This is a place of great significance to Zhou and Dahuang, the Mingqiu Garden.
It means that's like school.
Yeah,
Here,
the school.
the classroom.
Right.
这个
韦洪恩校长。
There's our grandfather.
Right, grandfather. That the private Mingsan high school, the principal Wei Hongen.
Their grandfather, Wei Hongen, was a renowned scholar and educator. A pioneer of formal education in Wuming, Hongen founded many schools and was revered by the people in these parts. Wuming Middle School was built in Mingqiu Garden in 1944 by Hongen. Today, it is the top school in Wuming Province, an enduring legacy of the Zhou family in Guangxi. And although the brothers have been gone for a long time, they are far from being forgotten. Former students of this prestigious school, they are practically local heroes. And their art is even part of the curriculum today. The students welcomed the brothers with warmth and festive cheer. And a friendly game of basketball.
The air ball.
While their art has made them famous, both in Wuming and the world, it all began in this very humble place.
The first painting we did is like 1973, right? Yeah.
We meet at home, and then we went to the second floor upstairs, and then we just decided today let's do something more fun, meaningful, and finally we decided to choose a canvas and finish your painting.
现在我们回过头看当年的作品，当时创作这个作品的时候，是10几岁嘛。现在回头看，这个作品挺有力量的，挺深沉，挺成熟的。
那个时候我们作画的方式呢是不按照出牌。好。
那些小的石膏像是我们最早期10几岁的时候画素描。
当时呢，这个画不知道画了多少张。
对。
So how many pieces you have done for this one? Do you remember? For me, a lot.
A lot.
Like most artists, their greatest pieces gather inspiration from their life. The struggles of growing up in a small town, working hard to make it to the top of the art scene in China, and indeed the strength of their community have all made it into their work. From their first painting to their most recent work, one motif constantly recurs in their creations: their ethnic origins as one of the Zhou people. Zhou people are known for their traditional arts and hospitality. Native to Guangxi in southern China, the Zhou have their own food and language, their origins dating back many thousands of years. This particular group of Zhou families helped nurture the Zhou brothers as children.
Zhou is one of the biggest minority in China, and my brother and I, we come from this
But this Zhou, you see, one thing is the way they celebrate the New Year, little bit different.
To honour their success and long-awaited return, they are working hard to prepare their region's Chinese New Year traditional feast, the 100 Families Banquet. Centuries old, it's a celebration of the Zhou people's deeply rooted sense of respect and hospitality for their guests.
There's like the whole village, they put all the things together, like every family, they create their own food and then put it together and like...
They sit together.
Yeah, sit together and they have
celebrate
a big dinner party, something like that. Yeah.
The 100 Families Banquet is the Zhou's way of sharing their good luck with their neighbours in the hopes that they too will become prosperous in the year ahead. During Chinese New Year, all Chinese believe in sharing their success and good fortune with each other. For in sharing it, you can only make more. With their stomachs and hearts full, the brothers are going to visit their artistic wellspring, the Huashan mountain range. With its undulating ridges and peaks, the Huashan mountain is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Located at the Zhou River of Guangxi, the ancient rock painting on the Huashan mountain is between 1,800 to 2,500 years old. Painted on a limestone cliff, it is the largest rock painting in the world. Tracing back to the ancestors of the Zhou ethnic minority group known as Loyue, the painting illustrates the lives of the Loyue people and its civilization. The silhouette-like figures served as an inspiration to the brothers' creative journey for the last 30 years.
First time we come back like
in the 70s. Yeah, in
after
the 70s.
We left here for many years.
Yeah.
And then the first time I look at the painting, give us some kind of very strong. What they have been done is so powerful, so mysterious, but the language is very simple.
Yeah.
MVP, the image.
And this thing, we feel is something very basic there, because for contemporary art, it's something, you need something very strong, but very silent, but very powerful, basic. So this kind of spirit and give a lot of inspiration for our philosophy, for the feeling is liberty.
With renewed inspiration, the brothers are ready to do what they do best: create some art. To capture the spirit of Chinese New Year and honour the time spent with their long-lost family, the brothers have decided to paint.
Since 1990, all our inspiration for our work is come from life, in what's happening in our surrounding. This trip for us definitely give out a lot of great feeling. So, and this kind of thing will automatically mix to our next project. I'm sure, like for this kind of excitement for this holiday season, we like to go back to the studio.
Maybe go back to Beijing. We create one piece from that kind of life inspiration from See so many things happening here, a lot of memory coming back. And we love to create one big piece in Beijing.
Collaboration is the key behind the brothers' success. The duo does not follow any rules, but are guided by their thoughts and feelings. Most of the time, the brothers work simultaneously on different parts of the painting. One brother may overpaint or add markings as he deems fit, without seeking permission from the other. The results are often a creation that's unique yet harmonious at the same time.
We create 3 paintings. It's not just one painting, and 3 large paintings. 2 of them is more like what a kind of celebration, very colorful. Red, very exciting thing. It's more like the Chinese New Year's Eve. And the other painting is called the Life Temptation. And this painting is always like, since the 90s, we always continue to paint this subject because this is very important for us. The painting is more like represent the mankind of the human spirit.
And then that is also represent a very strong image like for the future.
On the next episode of Coming Home, the Zhou brothers revisit their professional training ground, Beijing.
小时候我们就玩这个东西了。
小时候找书唱。
对，找书唱。
The capital of China, Beijing, is a cultural gateway between China and the world.
I always encourage like how the people that kind of, a lot of families live together, how they spend time, how they celebrate the Chinese New Year.
Catch the Zhou brothers, Zhou and Da Huang, as they navigate the buzz of the second largest city in China.